been called the gun-led struggle, Kashmir's own Intifada, or sponsored agitational terrorism. Welcome to 30 Minutes, and in the next half an hour, we are going to bring you an insight into the phenomena of stone rage, a phenomena which has no single identity and no single reason.
The entry to Srinagar's main trouble spot, Mysuma, is as dodgy as this razor wire. Almost on every other Friday, these two lanes of Mysuma find the stone pelters and security forces fighting bloody street battles. Shabir, not his real name, is familiar with every corner and by-lane of the Mysuma maze, also called Kashmir's Gaza Strip. A university student, he is as passionate about Adidas and Nike as hurling bricks at the police and CRPF, who chase him and hundreds of his fellow stone pelters through these crooked lanes of Mysuma.
I don't endorse guns, I don't endorse stones. I love to hold a pen in my hand. But I'm not even a criminal. We are also an educated person, but it is Kashmir Intifada this time. So we are on the grounds only for our purpose, only for our democratic right.
Barely 50 miles away in Baramulla, hub of the Jamaatul Islami, this group prepares for what they call the Friday 2020. Young boys barely 16 and 18 years old who flaunt bullets around their necks and show off their rubber shell injuries. Some run shops, some are unemployed, but when the masks come on, they become stone pelters.
बंदूक उठाएंगे, बंदूक से मसला हल नहीं होगा. अभी हम हिंदुस्तान भी कह रहा बंदूक से मसला हल नहीं होगा. अभी हम करें तो करें क्या? ना हम बंदूक उठाते, अभी पत्थर मारते, पत्थर को भी कहते हैं कि दहशतगर्द है. बंदूक उठाएंगे तब भी कहते हैं दहशतगर्द है. अभी हम कश्मीरियों को जुल्म और जबर के सिवा कुछ नहीं मिलता है.
इस वक्त हमारे पास अपने बचाव के लिए कोई हथियार नहीं है और हमारा एक ही हथियार है इस वक्त पत्थर. इसलिए हम इसी से अपना मसला हल कर देते हैं.
The targets are chosen carefully. The CRPF and local police are popular targets, while army trucks often get a safe passage. As the stones fly around, you even spot young boys at the center of it all, some just 6 or 7 years old.
7 साल 6 साल के लड़के होते हैं, छोटे छोटे बच्चे, उनके पास भी जज्बा है. जज्बे के खिलाफ हम नहीं जा सकते.
There is another battleground though, the internet. 21-year-old Bhatt, who does not give his first name, virtually lives a double life. He blogs fiercely for this Facebook group. He assumes a revolutionary name, and what he writes is openly aggressive.
People will understand that this is not only just a mob passion. It's now it has become a fury now, and this stone pelting has done, they have just taken the wit out of this government, and they're not able to understand what to do.
Others play out their anger by turning into citizen journalists, regularly uploading videos and stills captured on their mobile phones.
Your own national media, it hasn't been up to my expectations. You have miserably failed the Kashmiri people. We have much expectations from the national media that they would put forth our true views, true feelings to the people of India. That is when I come to sharing the videos, sharing my comments, sharing the pictures of brutality on blogging.
It is a generation that is angry, but is it ideology, unemployment, or just a fad? The police say unemployment is a real factor and money does play a role. These two teenagers were detained for 15 days in Old Srinagar. They say in the absence of a regular income, the promise of 150 rupees a day for stone pelting seemed lucrative.
ये तो पता नहीं है, कोई लड़का आता है तो वो ये पैसे देते हैं, कॉल करते हैं, फिर आपस में हम फ़ोन करते हैं, वहाँ से पथरावे, यहाँ से पथरावे, जहाँ पथरा होता है हम वहाँ जाते हैं. सोचते थे कुछ नहीं, वो तो 150 रुपये में हमको हाथ में देते थे, हम तो हम पथरा कर रहे थे.
There has been funding, and the source of funding in certain cases have been identified.
The locations and the pockets for stone pelting are usually fixed. For instance, this cement bridge in Baramulla. But the reasons which trigger these protests are variable, and many times it is young lives lost which feed this cycle of violence.
Stone pelting can have terrible consequences, like 12-year-old Irfan, a promising class 7 student from Drangbal in Baramulla. Irfan was killed when tear gas shells hit him during a protest, ironically on Gandhi Jayanti last year. A 5-day strike and mass anger followed. His mother, who still has Irfan's uniform and handwritten class notes, now questions the restraint of the security forces.
ओस न योर मुजाहिद तो तेल गए कथा ओस न एलएमजी अथस मज ओस न टायर गैस अथस मज ओस न कन अथस मज तेल अगर मारहानस तो तेल अख कथा मगर इत पटन बेगुनाह बे तकसीर सतमी जमात ओस बच पर
More recently, the streets erupted again over the deaths of teenagers Zahid Farooq and Wamik. Returning home after cricket practice, they were shot by the BSF and the police respectively. A BSF commandant and his guard have been arrested, while a police officer was suspended for Wamik's killing.
जो इनको मिलकर हमको वो पता नहीं है मगर अगर होगा मगर उसको सजा देना तमाम पब्लिक के सामने सजा देना वही मेरा मतलब है.
The youngest victim of stone pelting, 11-day-old baby Irfan, died when a stone pelting mob mercilessly attacked a bus in Baramulla. His parents were taking the newborn baby to a doctor.
सर पर चोट आया तो दूसरे के ऊपर 5-6 फेंका फिर उसको खून नाक से निकला और मुंह से तो फिर बारामूला में गया अस्पताल पहुंचा बचा डॉक्टर ने बोला ये फौत हो गया.
The family's pain became a political blame game as Chief Minister Omar Abdullah and opposition leader Mehbooba Mufti traded charges over the street violence.
Now, this is the result of the encouragement these stone pelters are receiving from various political quarters, including, unfortunately, from the principal opposition party based out of Kashmir.
We have reports coming, information coming from many sources that maybe they are trying to create a counter stone pelting force. The killing of this infant Irfan was, I would say, it was a starting of, that counter insurgent pelting.
For the man on the street, the cycle of violence often makes little sense. While some understand the politics behind the violence, some ask if we are truly getting to the roots of the rage that is felt and expressed by these nameless, faceless youth.
मैं खुद हूँ पत्थरबाज. हम अपने हक के लिए निकले, हिंदुस्तान के जुल्म और जबर के खिलाफ निकले.
ये सोसाइटी नाराजगी का इजहार करती है. कम से कम इनसे पूछ लेते भाई क्यों आप करते हैं. वो कहते हैं करने दो इनको जो हड़ताल करेंगे.
They have viewed, their near and dear ones getting killed. They have viewed arson. They have viewed, violence. So they believe the issue of Kashmir, which was so alive, which was so, being talked about. Suddenly, for the last 1 or 2 years, it's silent. Nobody's talking about it.
जब से मैं पैदा हुआ हूँ तब से मैंने आज तक यही देखा है कि पत्थरों गोला बारूद बस ऐसे ही कुछ देखा है. आज तक खुशी हमने कभी नहीं देखी है.
Over the past few years, young educated Kashmiris have realized that post 9/11 gun has lost its relevance. They now protest by taking to the streets armed with stones. Even just with these stones, they have become a potent political force. Coming up, tackling Jammu and Kashmir's stone rage.
We also wield rifles, we also wield lathis. From one mode to another mode, it takes time. But we are training our troops in law and order mode also.
Welcome back. The local and the paramilitary force here had been mainly dealing with militancy, and stone pelting literally caught them off guard. In the last 1.5 years, more than 1,500 security men have been injured and over 350 vehicles damaged.
CRPF Constable PV Suresh knows that a stone can be lethal. Posted in Sopore, a militant hotbed, he has seen the surge in stone pelting that started during the Amarnath agitation of 2008. Suresh was hit near his eye by a sharp-edged rock a month ago. He survived with 5 stitches.
ऐसे इससे चोट भी लगा मैडम, जवान शहीद भी हो जाए उतना चोट भी लगा। हमारे बैटल में एक आदमी है, उसको तो इसका चेहरा तो पूरा उड़ गया। ऐसे ऐसे चोट लगा मैडम, कुछ कर नहीं पाए उतना उस टाइम, ना फायर कर पाया, फायर तो नहीं करने का आदेश दिया गया है, इसलिए हम कुछ कर नहीं सकते।
The CRPF and state police deal with stone pelting regularly. It's tough as they are up against young restless fighters and not hardened terrorists.
They throw petrol bombs at us, firecrackers at us, acid-filled bottles, axes, and the crackers, rockets, and whatnot. The most difficult thing is the young kids and their fleet-footedness. We cannot chase them because we are overburdened with our equipment.
The security forces have now designed specialized training to deal with stone pelting. The CRPF conducts mock drills, fighting back but with non-lethal weapons. Better protective gear is also being brought in.
We also wield rifles, we also wield lathis. From one mode to another mode, it takes time. But we are training our troops in law and order mode also, and that will improve the situation. However, this is a socio-political situation. Stone pelting itself cannot be stopped by the CRPF.
One now sees such advertisements against stone pelting. A new rehabilitation program has been kicked off, backed by the Chief Minister.
Jammu Kashmir Police, Toons, Anin Police.
जनाब अगर बंदूक वाले की रिहैबिलिटेशन हो सकती है तो पत्थर वाले की नहीं हो सकती? क्यों नहीं? ये सब हमारे हैं.
The popularity of cricket too is being tapped. The CRPF has started T20 tournaments across the valley. Cricket kits and gifts are given away to locals, a desperate attempt to keep them away from stone pelting.
Our initiative from our commandant who has taken it is to reach out to the people of the area. So this is one form. You know, distributing sport kits or getting them involved in some matches, give them prizes. This is one way. Second way out is reaching out to the people of the area. I wanted these people to do it to every locality, every police station and the local CRPF. They should now reach out to the people in that area and talk to them.
And for those who won't relent, there is an iron hand. The law now permits stone pelters to be kept in custody for up to 2 years without trial.
Anybody creating problem has to be dealt with under law. Whether it is substantive law, whether it is preventive law, if it is linked to separatist activities, as a law enforcement agency, we have to take action.
Religious teachings too have been invoked to calm the young, which seemingly is making a difference on the ground.
It has taken the Kashmiri priests and separatists quite a while to call for an end to stone pelting, but religious heads have termed it as un-Islamic. The separatist leaders have come around the whip. That stone pelting and its counter-reaction often hurts the innocents and their cause.
The state's official Grand Mufti Bashiruddin declared stone pelting un-Islamic as it hampered the life of ordinary people. Many separatists backed him.
आवाम जो है disturbed है, आवाम जो है बेशूर है, आवाम जो है नासमझ है, लेकिन समझदार जो है गवर्नमेंट के पास एक समझदार एजेंसी है जिसको हम आर्मी कहते हैं, पुलिस कहते हैं या और कोई BSF कहते हैं या CRPF कहते हैं, लेकिन उनको भी अपनी जिम्मेदारी का एहसास होना चाहिए.
Local traders too are desperately seeking solutions that could end the stone rage. An old shikarawala on the Dal Lake admits that stone pelting is bad for business.
अगर इसको करना है, ये हफ्ते में या महीने के बाद एक दिन कर सकते हैं, लेकिन रोज़ तो नहीं करना चाहिए क्योंकि इससे हमारा बहुत फ़र्क पड़ेगा।
Amit Amla, a hotel owner in Srinagar, says that business in the valley is often held hostage to stone pelting.
Hotel industry is subservient to the situation in the valley. We do hope for a very good season this year. So far, all indications are looking up, and we're keeping our fingers crossed that no untoward incidents such as stone pelting or any other such incidents should not start.
If this was the only place in the whole
In Baramulla, traders like Bashir Ahmed Kanru say they have borne the brunt for too long.